Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. I'm Dr. James Matthews, and today we're diving deep into a topic that might completely change the way you think about one of the most popular foods on your breakfast table: eggs. Now, I know many of you consider eggs to be a nutritional powerhouse, packed with high-quality protein, essential vitamins, and a myriad of health benefits. But what if I told you that some common habits and mistakes in handling and cooking eggs could turn them from a superfood into a potential health hazard? If you've ever wondered why you might be experiencing unexplained digestive discomfort, or if you're curious about the science behind egg preparation, you're in the right place. Today, I'll be sharing with you 5 common mistakes that many of us unknowingly make when preparing eggs. I promise you, by the end of this video, you'll have practical tips and strategies that could not only improve your health, but also ensure that your meals are as safe and nutritious as possible. So, before we get started, if you find these insights helpful, please take a moment to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications. Your support keeps this community growing and helps us continue bringing you expert advice on everyday health topics. And as always, I encourage you to leave your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Let's make this a conversation where we all learn from each other. Now, let's get right into it. Section 1. The perils of overcooking eggs. Let's start with a mistake that might seem counterintuitive: overcooking your eggs. Yes, you heard me right. Overcooking, whether by frying until the edges are crispy, boiling for too long, or scrambling at excessively high heat, can actually compromise the nutritional benefits of eggs. When eggs are exposed to high temperatures for extended periods, a process called oxidation occurs. Oxidation alters the structure of proteins and cholesterol in eggs, leading to the formation of compounds that are linked to inflammation and even an increased risk of heart disease. For instance, you might notice a strong sulfur smell when you overcook boiled eggs. This odor is a direct result of the chemical reaction between the sulfur in the egg whites and the iron in the yolk, producing iron sulfide. While this compound isn't toxic per se, it is a clear signal that vital nutrients are being degraded by the heat. Consider the case of Robert, a 76-year-old retiree who always prided himself on his daily egg breakfast. Robert used to fry his eggs until they had that perfect crispy edge, believing it enhanced their flavor. However, over time, he began to experience digestive discomfort and frequent heartburn. After learning more about the effects of oxidized cholesterol, Robert decided to switch his cooking method. He started gently soft scrambling his eggs over low heat. Remarkably, within weeks, his digestive issues subsided, and he even felt a boost in his overall energy levels. Beyond taste and texture, there's a nutritional cost to overcooking eggs. High heat can significantly reduce the availability of important nutrients like vitamin B12, folate, and powerful antioxidants such as lutein and zeaxanthin, which are essential for brain function and eye health. If you rely on eggs as a major source of nutrition, it's crucial that you consider not just how many eggs you eat, but also how you prepare them. A simple solution: try cooking your eggs using methods that require lower temperatures. Light boiling, poaching, or soft scrambling can help preserve their nutritional integrity. Even if you prefer frying, consider using a gentle heat and avoiding that overbrowning effect. Small adjustments can make a huge difference in ensuring that every egg you consume is as beneficial as it is delicious. Section 2. The risks of eating raw or undercooked eggs. Moving on to the second mistake: consuming raw or undercooked eggs. It might sound surprising, but many people believe that eating eggs raw or barely cooked maximizes their nutritional benefits. However, this practice comes with significant health risks, especially for seniors and those with compromised immune systems. Eggs even when sourced from reputable suppliers, can harbor harmful bacteria such as salmonella. When eggs are not cooked thoroughly, these bacteria are not eliminated and can lead to severe food poisoning. The symptoms of salmonella infection, fever, stomach cramps, diarrhea, and dehydration, are particularly dangerous for older adults. What might cause only mild discomfort in younger individuals could escalate into a serious condition for seniors, potentially leading to hospitalization. Let's take the case of Margaret, a vibrant 68-year-old who had made a habit of incorporating raw eggs into her morning smoothies. Margaret believed that consuming raw eggs was the best way to absorb all of the vital nutrients. But one day, she experienced severe stomach pain and nausea that persisted for several days. A visit to her doctor revealed that she had contracted salmonella poisoning. After this frightening experience, Margaret switched to fully cooking her eggs, and she hasn't had a similar incident since. Her story underscores the importance of ensuring that eggs are cooked thoroughly to mitigate the risk of bacterial contamination. There's another factor to consider. Raw eggs contain a compound called avidin, which binds to biotin, a crucial B vitamin that supports metabolism, nerve function, and healthy skin and hair. When avidin binds with biotin, it prevents your body from absorbing this essential nutrient properly, which over time could lead to deficiencies. Fortunately, cooking eggs deactivates avidin, allowing your body to absorb biotin and other nutrients without interference. I urge you to think twice if you're in the habit of consuming raw or undercooked eggs. Whether it's in homemade mayonnaise, runny yolks, or even cookie dough, the risk of bacterial infection and nutrient loss is not worth it. Instead, opt for fully cooked eggs. They're not only safer, but can be just as nutritious when prepared properly. Section 3. The crucial issue of improper storage of cooked eggs. Now, let's talk about another common mistake that can compromise your egg-based meals: improper storage of cooked eggs. It's easy to overlook this step, but how you store your eggs after cooking is just as critical as how you prepare them. Once eggs are cooked, they become highly perishable and can quickly turn into a breeding ground for bacteria if left at room temperature for too long. The danger zone for bacterial growth is between 40 degrees Fahrenheit and 140 degrees Fahrenheit. In these temperatures, bacteria such as Salmonella, Listeria, and E. coli can multiply rapidly, sometimes in just a matter of hours. This is especially problematic for seniors whose immune systems may not be as robust in combating foodborne illnesses. Take George, for example, a 72-year-old gentleman who loved preparing a large batch of scrambled eggs at the start of each week. He would store his leftovers in a loosely covered container in the fridge, thinking that was sufficient. Unfortunately, after several episodes of stomach discomfort and nausea, George discovered that his storage method was to blame. Once he began using airtight containers and preparing smaller batches, his digestive issues disappeared completely. Improper storage not only poses a risk of bacterial growth, but also increases the possibility of cross-contamination. If cooked eggs are stored near raw meats, unwashed vegetables, or any other foods that might be contaminated, the eggs can absorb harmful bacteria. Even though the cooking process may have initially eliminated bacteria, once the eggs cool, they are just as vulnerable as any other perishable food. Another aspect to consider is the reheating process. Many of us are in a hurry and opt for the microwave to reheat leftover eggs. However, microwaving eggs incorrectly can lead to a rubbery texture and unpleasant odor due to overheating. The ideal method is to reheat eggs gently on the stovetop over low heat, perhaps with a splash of water or broth to maintain moisture. If you do use a microwave, try heating in short bursts and stirring in between to ensure even warming without destroying the texture or nutrients. Proper storage and careful reheating can make a world of difference. It's not enough to just cook your eggs safely. You must also ensure that they remain safe to eat long after they've left the pan. I recommend always storing eggs in airtight containers in the coldest part of your refrigerator, not on the door where temperature fluctuations are common, and consuming them within the recommended time frames. For hard-boiled eggs, that's within a week, while scrambled or fried eggs should ideally be eaten within 3 to 4 days. Section 4. The danger of using damaged or expired eggs. Our fourth point is a lesson many of us learn the hard way: using damaged or expired eggs. Eggs that are cracked, expired, or have been stored improperly can become a health hazard long before the expiration date printed on the carton. Even if an egg appears perfectly normal on the outside, a small crack or a compromised shell can allow bacteria to seep in. For seniors whose immune responses may be less robust, consuming even one contaminated egg can lead to a severe bout of food poisoning. Many people rely solely on the printed expiration date, but eggs can spoil before that date or, in some cases, remain safe a bit longer depending on storage conditions. A simple yet effective test to check the freshness of an egg is the water test. All you need to do is place the egg in a bowl of cold water. If it sinks and lies flat, it's fresh. If it stands upright, it's still usable but should be consumed soon. If it floats, however, it's a clear sign that the egg has spoiled and should be discarded. Consider Evelyn's story. At 74, Evelyn was always cautious about her diet, yet she never paid much attention to the freshness of her eggs. One morning, after cracking an egg into her frying pan, she detected a strange odor. Ignoring her instincts, she cooked it anyway, and soon after, she experienced severe nausea and stomach cramps. A trip to the doctor confirmed that she had food poisoning. Since that incident, Evelyn has made it a ritual to conduct the water test on every egg she uses, ensuring that her meals are not only delicious, but also safe. It's also crucial to note that the way eggs are handled before they even reach your kitchen matters significantly. Eggs that have been stored at inappropriate temperatures, whether during transport, at the store, or even in your fridge, can develop condensation. This moisture creates an ideal environment for bacteria to thrive. For this reason, I always advise keeping eggs in the coldest section of your refrigerator and never on the door, where temperature fluctuations are more likely to occur. Damaged or expired eggs are not just a minor inconvenience. They can lead to serious health issues. Make it a habit to inspect your eggs carefully when you bring them home and discard any that show signs of damage or spoilage. This small extra step can prevent unnecessary health risks and ensure that every meal you prepare is as safe as it is nutritious. Section 5. The impact of unhealthy cooking oils on eggs. Finally, let's discuss the fifth common mistake: cooking eggs with unhealthy oils. While eggs themselves are a fantastic source of protein and essential nutrients, the type of oil you use when preparing them can significantly affect their overall health benefits. Many people are unaware that not all fats are created equal. Highly processed vegetable oils, such as margarine, soybean, corn, or canola oil, can break down when exposed to high temperatures. This breakdown leads to the formation of harmful compounds, including trans fats and oxidized lipids, which have been linked to increased inflammation, cardiovascular disease, and even cognitive decline. Over time, the consumption of these unhealthy fats can contribute to chronic conditions, particularly in older adults. Let me share the story of Frank, a 78-year-old gentleman who had been frying his eggs in vegetable oil for decades. Like many of us, Frank never questioned his cooking habits, assuming that oil was just oil. However, after learning about the detrimental effects of highly processed seed oils, he decided to switch to healthier alternatives such as butter, olive oil, and even coconut oil. The difference was remarkable. Within a few weeks, Frank noticed a significant improvement in his digestion, and he felt noticeably more energetic throughout the day. There's also the issue of the oil's smoke point, the temperature at which the oil starts to break down and release free radicals. Many vegetable oils have relatively low smoke points, meaning that when you heat them up to fry your eggs, they become unstable and start producing harmful compounds. On the other hand, oils like extra virgin olive oil, butter, ghee, and avocado oil have higher smoke points and remain stable under moderate heat. This stability not only helps preserve the nutritional quality of your eggs, but also enhances their natural flavor. When you're preparing your eggs, think of the oil as an integral part of the dish. Using a high-quality oil isn't just about taste. It's about protecting your body from unnecessary inflammation and ensuring that every bite you take contributes positively to your overall health. So, next time you reach for the cooking oil, ask yourself, is this the best choice for my health? Small changes in this area can have a profound impact on your long-term well-being. Final thoughts and call to action. Now that we've covered these 5 crucial mistakes, I'd like you to take a moment and reflect on how you've been handling your eggs. Whether it's the cooking method, the storage practices, or even the type of oil you're using, every detail matters. Eggs are an incredible source of nutrition, but only when prepared and handled correctly. If you've been overcooking your eggs, try lowering the heat and embracing gentler cooking techniques. If raw or undercooked eggs are part of your routine, consider the risks and opt for fully cooked alternatives instead. Make sure to store your eggs properly, in airtight containers in the coldest part of your fridge, and always perform a freshness test before use. And lastly, choose high-quality cooking oils that enhance the nutritional profile of your meal rather than detract from it. I want to emphasize that these changes aren't about giving up your favorite foods. They're about making smarter choices to maximize the benefits of what you eat. Small adjustments can lead to significant improvements in your overall health, energy levels, and digestion. As a practicing doctor, I've seen firsthand how these simple modifications can help prevent chronic health issues and improve quality of life, especially as we age. Before we wrap up, I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever experienced any issues that you suspect might be linked to the way you cook or store your eggs? What changes have you made in your kitchen that have improved your well-being? Please share your stories and thoughts in the comments below. Your experiences could be incredibly valuable to someone else watching this video. If you found today's discussion informative, please do the following. Hit the like button. Let me know that you value this kind of expert advice. Subscribe to the channel. Join our community to get regular updates on health, nutrition, and wellness tips. Turn on notifications. That way, you won't miss out on any of our future videos where we break down everyday topics into practical, life-changing advice. Share this video. If you know someone who might benefit from these insights, don't hesitate to pass it along, as we continue to explore common misconceptions and simple lifestyle changes that can have a profound impact on our health. Remember that every choice you make in the kitchen matters. Your health is a reflection of the care you put into every meal, every ingredient, and every cooking method. I appreciate you taking the time to watch and engage with this video. It's always a pleasure to share this journey of discovery and learning with you. I'm here to help guide you through the maze of nutritional advice and to ensure that the information you receive is both practical and backed by science. Thank you for joining me today on this exploration into the hidden risks associated with egg preparation. I truly hope you'll take these insights to heart and start applying them in your daily routine. Remember, it's not about overhauling your entire diet overnight, but about making incremental, informed choices that enhance your overall well-being. Until next time, keep questioning, stay curious, and always take care of yourself. I'm Dr. James Matthews, and I look forward to seeing you in our next video. Stay healthy, stay safe, and as always, thank you for watching. Post-video engagement. If you enjoyed this content and found it helpful, don't forget to leave a comment sharing your thoughts or any questions you might have about egg preparation and nutrition. Your feedback not only helps us improve, but also builds a community where we can all learn together. And if there's a particular topic you'd like me to cover in future videos, let me know in the comments. Your suggestions are always welcome. Remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss another expert tip on nutrition and healthy living. Together, we can make every meal a step toward better health. Thank you again, and I'll see you soon in the next video.